Well, hello, Gemini. How are you? Welcome. It is CJ, and it is time for your money and career reading. It is going to be mid-month in January. I was under the weather, so I had to pause on our January readings. However, here I am. We are going to do this for the time frame of the new moon in January in Capricorn until the end of February. Okay? So, first off, White Witch Tarot. Let's get an overarching theme about what's going on in your life. Some of the themes that might be playing out during this calendar new year, lunar new year, and about to come on to the equinox, right? Let's see what your vibe is for the next 3 months. Please remember this is a general reading. And if it doesn't resonate with money and career, please check your Venus sign. That is what rules those two houses, love and money. Okay, great. Thank you. The Empress. Looks like you're going to be planting seeds and coming up with some really cool stuff. Look at you bringing to fruition ideas that you've had. Maybe there have been thoughts, plans, things you've been working on in the last 2025. Sorry with that glare. There we go. In 2025, or even just started at the beginning of the new year. And as you see, instead of a pomegranate, in this case, it's the child ready to be born, fertility, abundance, earth, like a very grounded, earthly seed planting time for you. I love it, especially in a money and career reading. All right, so let's get into our tarot. We have the Penumbra tarot here. We're going to start with that. No, my bad. Money oracles. We need the money oracles. So, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the nodes, South and North, please remember, take what resonates. And also, if you're enjoying this reading, hit the like and subscribe. Wow, offering. Okay. There is an offering being required of you. The universe will meet all of your needs. Consider having a money altar. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. Now, when I pulled the card, I said there's an offering waiting for you. Or, I don't know how I said it. I'll have to play it back. But besides the fact that the universe is on your side right now and you are birthing all of these things and you're in your manifestation mode, you're setting those intentions, shedding the old stuff, ready to go into the new, when your wish is granted, when something comes through, when you are making such a huge ask of the universe, if that is the case, make an offering. Okay, whether it is lighting a candle, some will say a novena, some will go and plant a tree, some will feed some birds, something that is offering to Mother Gaia and the universe, in particular Earth, so that it continues to sprout and grow. Okay, a thank you, a blessing to the water, bird seed for the birds, something in gratitude. All right. Offering. How cool. And spirituality. My goodness, you are totally in the vibe right now, Gems. Look at this. Spirituality. You're being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. So here you go. Call upon your spirits and guides to assist you during this time. You have something you've planted. You're gestating it. You want to bring these seeds. You want to fertilize this egg. You want to have your wish come true, whatever this wish is. Generally, I'm going to say it's in money. It's in career. It can be in your home. It could be with your health. We're talking earthly because it's pentacle, it's money and career. So that can be your self-worth, your value, your health, your family, cars, homes, properties, jobs, actual money, investments, additional monies coming in, ideas for new businesses, anything that resonates in this realm, okay? Spirit guides are here for you. Angels are here for you. Work with them. Ask for their assistance. Ask for them to show you clearly in your sleep, in your dream times. Sit in meditation. If you're not a big meditator, walks in the woods. And I'm just thinking of a variety of different ways that you can support hearing your messages and talking with them. It doesn't need to be as serious as sitting in front of an altar, for 10, 15, 20 minutes and getting into that meditative state. Helps if you can, but some of us meditate. I am better when I'm walking outside. I'm a fire sign. I do candle scrying, as you notice, and multiple candles here, right? So I can scry and I can talk with candle magic, smoke, things of this sort. Love staring into a wood-burning fireplace or any kind of fire pit. But with all of that, most of my inspiration comes from actually being out in nature. So that's my meditative space. You may have something different. Oh, wow. True call for you, Jim, to get in touch. Okay, let's get into our Penumbra Tarot here, and let's see. What do we have with this tarot? Money and career, please. Look at this, the World. An ending and a beginning. While we are ending, and we will begin again, celebrate those. Celebrate the win. Celebrate the completion of a cycle. There is I don't remember if it's a Buddhist. I don't recall. I'm sorry. And somebody if knows can put it in the comments. Not in that space right now. But there is a practice to not get too wrapped up in, I have to do throughout the day and not really accomplish anything. And it is, this hour is complete. And taking that moment and pause before we move on. That moment of pause of celebrating the task that was just completed. The time and space. We're not so worried about the clock or the calendar or whatever. We're thanking and recognizing our body is resetting. It's a nervous system reset, that we've accomplished one and now we can start on another. In this card, don't know why I was called to say this, but in this card, we're also in that moment. Oftentimes with the world, we're like, yeah, I'm on top of the world's my oyster, and all those idioms that we use are true, but it's also about the celebration of completing a successful cycle. Okay, might not have been fun, might not have been whatever, but it is definitely completed, and you need to celebrate the learning, the growth, the removal of that, because that in and of itself is a reason to celebrate when you've come past something that's been particularly trying and you're moving into a new era. Okay, wow. Oh yeah, loving these cards. Okay, Nine of Swords, where you've been worried, fearful. Now this is your energy, sleepless nights, just could not for the life of you get your mind wrapped around something or worrying and looking at how I'm going to make this thing happen that I'm looking to birth. This is in the challenge position, Gem, so this is a time for you to let it go. It's as if this card is reversed and we're removing that energy, we're removing those fears, we're removing anything that would stop us from being absolutely excellent and achieving our goals. The Four of Swords. Boy, was I feeling that energy, and I hadn't even pulled these cards over yet. Remember when I was talking about the pause, the moment to reflect? Here you have more of your own energy. Rest. Rest. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in the period of winter. It is a time of rest, a time of recuperation, a time of dreaming about the seeds that we're about to plant. Also, a very good card of retreat, meditation. So doubling on this. And then, looky, Agent of Torches. The Knight of Wands comes in. Actioning something, and we're going to find out what it is, that is of passion, that is of, I don't even want to feel it's an action card. I feel like you finally get to the point where you're waiting to do. Your confidence has returned. Your motivation is coming back. You have slept, you've healed, you've rested, you're releasing these worries, you're celebrating where you've come from, and everyone is saying, okay, now it's time for Gemini to take the next step. And the Knight of Wands is here to help you with that, or Agent of Torches in this group, in this deck. I love this deck for the non-gender roles here, but this would be, I think in here it's the Element is Page, Agent is Knight, Crown is Queen, and Throne is King. So if I don't specify that, if I use the Penumbra deck, no, I was just called to it. It's a little bit of the messages in between. The images are slightly different. And so with each deck, there's sub-meanings to what we generally know. Anyway, let's get started and clarify. I'm sure I said to check your Venus sign. If I didn't, check that Venus sign if this isn't resonating with you. And also, thank you for being here, as always. King of Cups, look at you. And Temperance. So your sister sign of Sagittarius is here also to help you. Alchemizing, bringing understanding and balance into your life. Temperance and Sagittarius, in particular, is one of alchemizing, creating, higher learning, spirituality. But it's also one with Archangel Uriel here, who is the Archangel of Earth, which rules Pentacles, money, and career. But in this case, what we're looking at is alchemizing between the cups, pouring from one and returning, right? The flow. Everything is in flow. We're not getting affected by one thing. We're staying centered and grounded in our intention. We have everything that we need. We have a foot on the water for emotional support, but our other foot is on the ground where we are grounded in this energy. The cups are here to support that as well. That we're not filling one cup constantly. We're sharing this energy. So divinely guided. I love this card. King of Cups coming through. Another one. So you have an emotional support person, somebody who's around you who is emotionally intelligent. Can be you. Can be you in your divine masculine energy, knowing what to do, feeling your way through it. Or you have an understanding friend or person around you who is helping you. May have helped you through this worry. Counselor, even a therapist, could have helped you. Can be the connection that you may have with the divine, with your spirit guides. Because cups are emotion, intuition, heartfelt. Let's see what else we get. Money and career for Gemini. Other than the Four of Swords and the worry, you're not really in this element. We are talking about so many things for you that are occurring, the energies that are around you. Pretty amazing. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I love it. The Six of Pentacles. There's money, karma, reciprocity. This is the reciprocity card. This is the familiar card. This is one where you sit at the table and share your meal and others share back with you. What you've put out, you receive. Karmic. Using the guides, asking and helping. Also, when you've received, when I said about the offering, same kind of vibe. When you receive your gift or your wish comes true, sharing that, whether it's putting some dollars in a cup of an unhoused person, or making a donation, or offering your time, or baking something for a neighbor or a friend, or spending time with someone who may need it. It is the reciprocity of giving back for what you're receiving. And what you've done in the past is now showing itself to you. Sometimes it doesn't come back quickly. It doesn't come back exactly the way you want it. But you get what you need when it's time. A lesson, a blessing, money, the job. Queen of Pentacles, nice. Divine feminine energy, wealth card right here. One who is abundant. This is a card of wealth. So what you are wanting and asking for is coming to you right now, Gemini, and coming to you in a way that is a little softer than the boss entrepreneurial energy of the King of Pentacles, but one of the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing, understanding how to build wealth, to keep wealth, to nurture those, again with the Six of Pentacles right next to it. This is, if this is a person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and of course it could be Taurus if it's next to you. If you're a cusper, you might want to check Taurus's reading. Frickin' fire, by the way. But in this case, I'm feeling you coming into this with the Empress energy driving you. Very divine feminine, receiving, sensual, appreciative of the wealth, of the abundance, like waking up and going, my gosh, I have so many items in my pantry. I am so blessed. I can make soup. I can do this for somebody. I am blessed because I have all this wonderful trees planted in my yard, or something along those lines. I'm blessed because my team is really working together at work and we're finally creating this. My contract for my XYZ is coming through, and how great is this going to be? It's kind of that vibe is what I'm picking up on this. It's one of appreciation, gratitude, but it is wealth. This is wealth. Whatever wealth is to you. My home is clean. I got the repairs done. Everyone's kind of hunkered in. I'm not worried about anything. Or, you know, my mother, father, grandfather just got a clean bill of health. You know, that is wealth in and of itself. So while we're here to read the cards, we're here to read for many. So again, this is why I say this resonates, and I'll give you 3 or 4 different type of interpretation so you can see if it fits for you. And again, if it doesn't, that's okay. Wow. I just have this great sense of like hug. Like it's like a hugging energy. I have all that I need. I'm comfortable. I'm building on it. I'm dreaming my next steps. I'm in a good space right now. You know, there's no fight or flight, if that is something that you use. That just came to me. I'm centered, hence temperance. Wow, beautiful. What a beautiful energy to be in. Opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dressed to impress. Yeah. Your seeds, your guides, your wishes. You have universal divine spiritual support here. Just ask. Just set the intention. Make the offerings. Be in that moment. Just be in that moment, because you got it coming to you. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will help you feel better. That could be very well where this, Six of Pentacles is coming through. You've done so many things for so many other people, Gemini, that now what's owed to you is coming to you. It's not going to come in fast and furious. It's in a very organic kind of way. Because everything here is one of great grounding, great balance, spiritually guided, rested. And even though you have the Knight of Wands here, everything else is something more of, I'm going to take action on this. Not, I got to go, I got to do, blah, blah, blah. It's softer. Everything is soft, which is such a beautiful energy coming from this reading. Okay, let me see if there's any other. Oh shoot, I had like a ton of things I turned over here. Sorry. See if there's a final message. Change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is in the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that's exactly what's coming your way. So there's where your Empress and your seeds, that will come to you. The change is coming that you have asked for, because there's the world ending. but I don't feel like it's going to be so like rip the Band-Aid off or tower moment, obviously, because that did not come out. It's something, one, from a much more grounded, centered, emotionally stable place, which is a beautiful energy. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great January and February, and I'll talk with you all soon. Bye for now.